I have a good amount of equity sitting in my property. I'm debating whether to refinance now or wait until the things get normal, until we have this COVID is gone and back to the normal days. So in this video, I will be sharing what you can do and what kind of risks you might have and how to mitigate them. Namaskar, Adabar say good morning, good evening, what's up everyone? Hope you guys staying home and safe. If you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification for an awesome content regarding real estate investing, so many tips, and also sharing my investing journey and my realtor journey, and many other financial discussions. And if you're already following me, watching my videos, if you like my content, please hit that subscribe, a thumbs up button for YouTube algorithm purpose, because that will let this video put in front of other people as well. So with that, so today, I've been asked by many of my clients this question: do I have to refinance now, or is it a good idea to wait? So again, in this video, I'm going to share my opinions, and I'm not a legal, disclaimer, I'm not an accountant or a legal advisor or financial advisor or mortgage agent to tell you what to do. I'm just a random guy on YouTube. I'm just sharing my opinions on what I think is a good idea. So always make sure talk to professionals before you make any decisions. So here's what I think. I think it's a perfect time now to refinance. Again, I say that for 4 reasons. One, right now the interest rates are very attractive, so take advantage of the interest rates. And 2, if you have any bad debts, this is a time where especially the higher interest rate debts, like 20% interest rate on your credit cards or any other private lending, private loans or something that are that you have to pay higher interest, then it's time to pay off those debts, because you don't need extra baggage in this particular time. And also the number 3 is you need some savings at this time period. You need savings. So also the number 4 is you need to have extra cash in order to jump in to take advantage of this market conditions. So what I mean by that, actually, I always have a reminder of a quotation that by a great investor, which is Warren Buffett. He says that when everyone is greedy, be fearful. When everyone is fearful, be greedy. So basically that really applies in this current market conditions, because right now everyone is scared to spend money. So what does that mean? It might present you opportunities like we have been seeing on stock market, like there is huge discount, like 30%, 40% on some solid companies. And I'm hoping will be the same scenario on real estate as well. You will be presented with maybe investment opportunities with the properties where you can buy discounted properties. Again, we don't know what's going to happen, but again, based on the predictions, again, my opinion is that it's going to go bad for at least another few months, where you might have opportunities to invest for higher returns. So that's another reason where you have to refinance and pull the extra money you have in your if you have in your properties, if you have that equity. Also, 5th reason is maybe the property prices might go down for another year or 2 until the market gets back to the normal, like how it was. So still there is not much of a big dip in the market price value. So there is a slight dip, but not crazy at the moment, as of I'm doing the video in April on 14th. So if probably I will be releasing the video in 2 days. So at this time period, currently the market is still not bad. Still you will get a good price, ARV for your property, your property value will be way better. But most of the predictions by big companies are predicting that the economy gonna be bad at least for another year or so. So this is a time where you have to, if you already have equity in your property, better refinance and take that extra cash. Or maybe if you don't want to take it in cash, just refinance and take that extra equity in a HELOC, in a line of credit. Probably I'm going to make another video on what are the advantages and disadvantages of taking the cash in line of credit, secured line of credit. So I'm going to make another video on that topic. But that's what my recommendation. Of course, there will be risks that involved when you do refinance, right? So the first risk is, yes, of course, it will affect your cash flow, because now if you're refinancing for higher value, it will be affecting on your cash flow. But be mindful with the amount that you're asking for the refinance. If it's going to affect you really badly on the cash flow, better be careful. Do take the amount only that can keep you floating with the cash flow, at least if it break even, because in this uncertainty market conditions, it's better you have the property cash flowing. And the second reason is the risk of not having income coming in from your properties, because again, if you watched my previous video, if you haven't, I will put the link here. Defer your mortgage payments for 6 months. So the risk is at this point, like, you might not even get rental income from your properties for 6 months or maybe 12 months. So are you in a position to handle that situation? So again, that's a risk, also an advantage, because now if you refinance your property, you have that extra cash or line of credit. You can use that cash to pay off your mortgage payments until if you are in a position where you have to put money from your pocket. Or you can take advantage of the deferral payments I talked in that previous video. Check out that. And the third disadvantage is, again, you have this extra cash but you don't know what to do, because that's a disadvantage, because that's a risk. Now if you're pulling a lot of money from your property, now you don't know what to do with it. So here's a simple, again, not simple, but my opinion on how to mitigate these 3 risks is, first of all, have a contingency fund. So it could be from the money that you got from the refinance, or it could be elsewhere. If you have a unsecured line of credits, probably if it's a line of credit, unsecured also are pretty decent rates compared to private loans or any other loans, or secure line of credit, as I said. And for if you don't know where to invest and you're not sure and you don't believe in yourself, then probably just refinance. If you don't have to refinance, don't refinance. If you're like literally you're just fine with everything, then don't do it. Again, I'm talking as if I were you, what I would do. So I would refinance. But again, at this point, if you don't have any opportunity to invest somewhere, but you will be waiting on the sidelines, probably the best way is to pull that money out in terms of line of credit, HELOC. They call it HELOC. Again, I'm going to make a video pretty soon, probably in 2 days or 3 days. You will get that video as well on advantages of HELOC. But you can, at this meantime, you can talk to your mortgage agent, ask how you can refinance the property, but don't take the equity in cash, just put it in the line of credit. That's another way you can protect. But the good thing with that line of credit is now you have some funds sitting in your credit card. You don't pay extra interest on that. You will pay only when you use it. So now if there is any opportunity comes up, you pay from this one and you pay interest only payments, and you can just pay off whenever you have extra cash. That way you don't lose the opportunity. So that's a great way to just mitigate the risk if you don't know how to invest right away, if you don't have any opportunity right now. So again, these are all my opinions, what I feel. So guys, do your own research. Also let me know what you think about refinancing. Is it a good idea to do it now? Because I want to cross check if I'm thinking in a right way or not, right? Because everyone have different opinions, different way to think about it, especially when it comes to investing. Again, I love to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about refinancing? Is it a good idea now or later? And what's going on in your life right now in this COVID situations? Let me know, guys. Don't forget, I'm here to help you guys. If you need anything to discuss, especially regarding investment, I'm really happy to jump on a call or Zoom call. Let me know in the comments below. Reach out to me or DM me on Facebook or Instagram. But don't forget, you have to pay me a fees, which is hitting that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm purpose. With that, guys, thank you so much, and stay home, stay safe, have a wonderful day.